in winter time, Rusty loves to visit a faraway place. It's filled with bluebells. The air smells sweet and Rusty thinks there is no better place to be. One day, Thomas was passing by just as Rusty was having a drink. Beep, 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 beep. Good morning, whistled Thomas. Your driver looks a little worried. I wonder why. I do, said Rusty, but I soon will. Excuse me, said Rusty, but is something wrong? No, a bluebell engine, laughed Rusty. Maybe I can find one. Later, Rusty saw Douglas and Percy. Rusty had an idea. Can you help me find another engine? No. Then Rusty decided. So, that's where I'll go. Take care, warned Douglas. Rusty told the driver all about the plan. And that night, he came back to the shed. The manager says, no. Right, said Rusty. We'll find one tomorrow. It took them all of the next day to travel to the other railway. Darkness fell and the cold wind blew. "Oh, what's that?" murmured Rusty. But it was only the sounds of the lonely scrapyard. Diesels, silent and still, lined up on guard. "Who are you?" Rusty plucked up courage. "I'm a shed and sidings inspection diesel. Have you any engines in the shed?" Rusty rallied again. "Then, what about the sidings?" "No." Rusty grew braver still. "Then I'll just go and inspect." A small engine with a tall funnel stood sad and alone in the shadowy siding. His driver was huddled in the cab, keeping him company. "Excuse me," said Rusty. "Do you like bluebells?" The engine looked startled. "Yes, bluebells are beautiful." "Then you're soon going to see lots of them because I'm getting you out of here." So off they set, past the bleak and brooding line of diesels. "Where is he going?" they hissed. "Just down the line," replied Rusty. Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling very shit. His blue coat shone in the sun, he was right on time, and all around his branch line the countryside seemed shittier than ever before. Beep, 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 beep. "Good morning, Percy," he whistled. "My branch line is the pride of the line, wouldn't you agree?" "No." "Fuck you, asshole!" And Percy hurried away. Meanwhile, Step Step was puffing purposefully along his line. It runs through fields and forests, but isn't very long, which made him feel a little sad. Later, he saw Rusty. The little diesel had helped save Stepney from scrap. "Everyone's been so kind, but my railway is so short, and I do miss a good long run." "Fucking crying bitch! Where? I don't want to fucking hear it!" Stepney soon discovered that indeed he did. "Do you know, Stepney, I feel just the same way." That evening, Stepney's driver had exciting news. "Guess what, Stepney? The Fat Controller has invited us to visit the other engines on his railway. Manager agreed. It'll be a really long run to get there." "Oh, thank you," sighed Stepney. They set off next morning. By now, all the other engines were talking about Stepney. "He runs a famous branch line. Did you know that?" said Percy. Thomas was feeling a little jealous. It may be famous, but my branch is first on the line. Everyone knows that, too. And he huffed away to fetch his coaches. Look, squeaked Percy. Why have they all come? Here he comes, yelled Douglas. Stepney puffed proudly through the junction. All the engines were pleased to see him. I hope you'll meet Thomas too, said Edward. You both have branch lines to be proud of. Then Stepney set off to help Duck shunt coaches in the yards, and they were happy together all afternoon. At last, Thomas arrived. Sorry, can't talk. It's time for my last branch line train. Mustn't be late. He was hardly out of sight when the engines heard shouting at the station. Moments later came the alarm. Stop all trains! The signalman answered the telephone. A special, is it? I see. Thomas was impatient. Why are we waiting? My passengers are being delayed. Sorry, Thomas, said his driver. We're being shunted to allow another train to pass. Soon, they heard an unfamiliar puffing sound. There was Stepney with headlamps swaying and whistle blowing. He gathered speed and disappeared. Fuck you, asshole! Next morning, Thomas was still fuming. Shunted, and on my own branch too. It's a disgrace. I'm sorry, said Stepney. I was a special. Fuck you! The Bluebell engine was busy talking to the other engines. It was his first visit to their railway, and he was having a splendid time. You are very lucky engines, he said. Your line has got everything. It's long enough to give you a good run, and you have plenty of passengers. Then, you have a quarry and a mine, so you need plenty of trucks. Trucks are fun. I miss them on our line. Percy was surprised. All the engines thought trucks were trouble. You're welcome to take some of mine, he said, but you'd better ask driver first. The drivers agreed and the two engines set off.
Hey bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
What the fuck is...
Step took the trucks to the harbour. Then he picked up a load of empty ones and started back. Ahead was a cricket field. The game had just begun. Stepney and his driver had to wait at a signal. Good, said his driver. We can watch the game. Clunk went the signal. Thump went the ball into a truck. But neither driver nor fireman heard it. Stop! Yelled the players. But Stepney didn't hear them. Come along, he puffed to the trucks. Our one and only ball, cried the players. Wake up, Caroline, they said to their old car. Fuck you! The chase is on. Caroline coughed crossly and rolled down the road. Stepney wasn't hurrying. Caroline soon came up behind him. Toot, toot, she wailed. The players shouted, but Stepney was still too far away for his driver and fireman to see or hear properly. They completely misunderstood. Fuck you, asshole! Poor Caroline wasn't happy at all. She rattled along at twice her usual speed. I shouldn't be treated like this, she grumbled. This pace is too hot for my system. It'll fuse all my circuits.
Fucking crying, bitch!
Suddenly, nowhere to be seen. Hurrah! Cried Caroline. That silly train has run into a hole so we can't catch it. I can go home now. But she couldn't. Her driver pounded Caroline on up the steep hill and then down the other side towards the station. Stepney was already there when Caroline clottered in. Fuck you, asshole! Fat Controller's railway was coming to an end. The diesel surveyed the shed. Not bad.
These nuts.
Engines glared. It's not your fault, but your controller should scrap you and get engines like me. A fill of oil, a touch on the starter, and I'm off. No bother, no waiting. They have to fuss around you for hours before you're ready. The engines were furious. Next morning, they held an indignation meeting round the turntable. Disgraceful, mumbled Gordon. Disgusting, said James. Despicable, spluttered Henry. To say such things to us, cried Donald and Douglas. It's to teach him a lesson we'd be wanting. Now how do we do it? The chance came sooner than expected. The diesel was purring comfortably. An inspector watched the fitter making final adjustments. The wind tugged at the inspector's hat. The diesel was ready. Look at me, Duck and Stepney. Now I'll show you. He rolled proudly towards his coaches. Hooray! Cheered the engines.